Hello and welcome to Java Interview Help course. Today we are discussing about your recent projects, how you have to present your recent project to the interviewer, or the interview may ask the question or query for your recent projects. Always remember that it is another great opportunity to highlight and sell the skills that you have used on your project or recent project for the position you are being interviewed for. Start with the high level use case of the problem you are trying to solve. For example, if you are working on a tour or travel application, we can tell them that our application allows the end user to book their flight tickets and hotel reservation from online, either by browser or through mobile application. You can then draw the high level architectural diagram which will show them the various components of your application. Feel free to use whiteboard if it is a face-to-face interview. If there is a whiteboard available, grab the whiteboard with their permission, of course, and draw the high level architectural diagram and show the flow in between these components. If a whiteboard is not available, use the white sheet of paper. But nowadays all the interviews are commonly happening through virtual meeting, either through Zoom, Teams, or Google Meetings. Feel free to share your screens and paint the picture. Try to use some technologies related to such as Draw.io. It is free and easy to use. This will leave last impression of them. As you showcase your presentation skills, you can then talk a little bit more about how you have implemented those components. If it is a complete Java based full stack development project, talk about it. If it's a backend and it is in Java, and front end developed in using JavaScript framework like React.js or Angular, talk about them as well. You can then jump on the layered architecture of your Java backend. Typically, you will have data access layer, service layer, and where the business logic lives, it's a presentation layer, and the integration layer where you can use RESTful web APIs, service, or messages. You can talk about each of these layers and the technologies that you have used in these layers. This is very important, and this is where you can highlight those technologies that are really required for the jobs on the hand. For the data access layer, typically will use Spring's Data JPA with Hibernate. For the RESTful web service layer, we would have used Spring Boot web or framework like Jersey and the list goes on and on. So you have a lot of technologies which falls into these layers. Again, this is where your responsibility on your resume under your current project will come in. So go through all those responsibilities and highlight those portions which are required for your current job opening, which are being interviewed for. Don't stop with just the development side of the things. Talk about how you have written unit test cases and using unit test frameworks like JUnit, Mockito, etc. How you have reported the test coverage of those unit tests, the servers on which you have deployed your application. If you did that, if you have used messaging, talk about the messaging provider or the broker you have used, and if you have developed the front end and using Angular, React, do talk about that as well. Once you have done with the development side of the things, move to DevOps side of the things. This is where you have highlight your skills working with one of the build tools like Maven, Gradle, etc. Talk about how Docker's used in your project, how you have created the Docker files and the Docker Compose files for the application component within your architecture. And if the business requirement needs Kubernetes, highlight that as a container orchestration tool. How you have deployed your containers on the Kubernetes cluster, if it needs AWS or any other cloud. If your project that has used one of those clouds, highlight as well. How you have developed your container on the Kubernetes cluster, if you need AWS or if your last project has used one of these clouds, highlights that as well. Always keep the conversation interactive. This will always try to keep the conversation interactive. This very much necessary for peer-to-peer programming, interviewer or TDD interviewer. Don't let it be a one of the side affair. You can always stop and ask them if you want to know more about the details of any of these you have mentioned. Especially you can ask if you want to hear more about how you have implemented these layers at a very low level. If they say yes, you can walk them through the classes and interface which you have typically create in a Java application, starting with model class, then the data access layer, as a service layer, the RESTful and the web controllers, the utility class in your application, the validator, views, and many more. This will give them a lot of confidence that you are a very hands-on guy and you are ready to start coding whenever it is required. Also do talk about how you have implemented the non-functional requirements or the elites, as we call them, the security, scalability, reliability, adaptability when it comes to your project. If not, then we'll ask you these questions later on anyways. They will ask you how did your they will ask you how did you secure your recent projects, or what are the security best practices. How do you ensure that your application is scalable? And those questions will come in throughout the interviews. That's it for today. Please share your feedback, subscribe to my channel, please press the bell icon to get you notified for upcoming videos. It motivates me to make more videos. Thanks.